Depending on who you ask, they'll tell you I'm a legend. From YO to the Veil to the Mongo spot on Creston. Always been 1,000, never ever been a lane. Lay a nigga down for these 3 letters on my chain.
You are now tuned into a brand new episode of the Talez From da Hood vlog series, man. Stop what you're doing right now. Go stream and download all of my music. I'm talking about all my projects. Everything is available on all digital streaming platforms. As a matter of fact, yo, you know what? I'm going to do something real special for anyone that really supports me. If you got love for me since day one and you really want to see me win, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to support me, all right? Look, I took PESCI 1 off of all streaming platforms for multiple different reasons, but I'm going to make it available to my real supporters, all right? And not only that, I'm going to make the new Best of J Hood available to you guys also. So if you want PESCI 1 or the Best of J Hood with all the classic nostalgic freestyles on it, you can get that directly from me. And a way for you to do that is by donating $5 via Cash App or PayPal. A way for you to do that is going to be located at the bottom right-hand corner of this video. If you choose to do so, make sure that you add your email into the memo box when you make your donation, all right? Because that's going to be my way to get you guys the link for the music, all right? I appreciate you. Also, I need you to follow my new Instagram account, @RealJHood_, all right? With that being said, let's get into today's episode. What we're going to talk about today is how I felt a certain way that I wasn't told that Dre wanted to sign me, all right? Let's get it. So during my time of being on D-Block, it was a number of different people who was interested in either collaborating on my project or signing me, period, right? And I knew about a lot of them, but it was one in particular that I didn't know about until I seen a representative from that label, and that was Dre, right? Now, I knew that JD had interest in signing me because the guys told me. I knew that there was a couple of other different labels that wanted to do something as far as, like, you know, picking my project up. That wasn't a secret. I also knew that Foxy was interested in signing me also because Kiss told me about that. And I also knew, who else, man, about Carmelo Anthony, you know, possibly wanting to sign me because he was starting his own label. You know what I'm saying? So I knew everybody that wanted to sign me. I knew because, you know, the guys were very vocal about it and we discussed it. But the only one that they didn't bring up is the Dr. Dre entrance from Aftermath, right? So I found that out. I told you guys how I found that information out in an earlier episode when I first started doing this vlog series, right? I told you all that I was hanging with Game for a few days when he first started coming to New York. And one of his A&Rs from Aftermath, you know, sat with me and told me that they was interested in signing me and that they reached out to the guys about possibly doing some type of collaboration or a joint venture on a project, and they shot them down for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't aware of that, and nobody even never told me. So once I found that out from the horse's mouth, like an official representative from Aftermath, not only was I like totally dumbfounded by it, but I'm like, damn, like, niggas ain't really gonna tell a nigga about no shit like that. I'm like, man, that could have been like a slam dunk. Like that would have been like a life-changing event for not only me, but for them also, and for our whole imprint. You dig? Like, that could have took D-Block somewhere else. Like, I'm talking about, like, out of here in like the blink of an eye, so type of shit. You feel me? Like, my nigga, just imagine the Talez From da Hood project with Dr. Dre behind it, a D-Block and Dr. Dre collaboration. All 3 of the Locks and Dre involved in that project. You know how big that would have been? That would have been crazy. Just think about it, right? Now, I don't know what the reason was that they shot it down, but I can't wrap my mind around, you know, why they would turn that down. And I never was able to wrap my mind around it. So I've kind of felt the way after, you know, learning that. I'm like, damn. This could have been crazy. Like, this could have took our whole company somewhere else, like, instantly, overnight. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, they didn't, it wasn't on board with that. And I never got it. You know what I'm saying? And I felt the way for a minute over that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll be 100% transparent. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of tight at that because everybody came up listening to Dre. This is the dude that made The Chronic, man. This is the guy who produced Doggy Style for Snoop Dogg. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a certified legend out there in the producer world. So, yeah, I wasn't cool with that shit. I wasn't good with it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, listen, man. If you want the PESCI one, donate the $5 to the Cash App or the PayPal. Or if you want the Best of Hood, you can do the same, all right? And I'll get that right over to you. I appreciate everybody. Make sure that you like this video, drop a comment, check out my last video. Be sure to check out my next video I'm going to post after this. Follow me on Instagram at RealJHood_. And until next time, man. Talez From da Hood.
Always say less than necessary, so I got nothing but shows for niggas. I don't see no competition unless it's them Griselda niggas. A G like Herbo, but I'm reckless like